Hi guys, gals, and internet pals. Welcome to the den. Grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's hop back into the characters we made last time, or you TR'd with me, whichever one works. So today we're going to do the Korthos Island. That is a little outside part outside of Korthos that unlocks once you do all the quests in the village. Those are the words I wanted to use. We have to spend some enhancement points. It looks like we have a couple left. So open up your enhancement tree, bottom left-hand corner, enhancements. I am going to do the Tainted Spellcasting and the Strong Pact. Gives me some bonuses, you know, drill. Make sure that you're comfortable with where you're at. Make sure your inventory is good. Mine is not. Mine is completely full. So let's equip some stuff and sell some other stuff. All right, so actually I'm gonna open your map and we're gonna go to this guy here. If you hover over it, it says general vendor. Talk to him. And I would like to trade, sell, and I think I'm going to just add all just because I don't want any of this stuff. I might try to sell these goggles on the auction house, and I will show you how to do that later. So I'm going to add everything besides the goggles. Sorry if you hear the horrible clicking. It's okay. And then we're also going to go to the repair tab, and you're going to repair, add all, whatever you need to repair, and select repair. Now, I will say that if you are free to play, you will run into a gold cap per level. So just keep that in mind, kind of manage your gold a little bit. It can be kind of difficult and it kind of sucks. So yeah, that's kind of one of those other downsides. So just keep that in mind, okay? I have enough hirelings. Now, I do have some like leftover like stuff I can't sell. So I'm just gonna click and drag outside of my inventory and destroy it. So there we go. And I think I'm wearing everything that I can for right now. Okay, we still have our starter armor. I haven't found anything else that I can or want to wear that won't mess up my spellcasting. You'll see if you open your map here, you have all three done. The collaborator should be done, which is one in the tavern. If you're not level 2 yet, farm some of these quests out to get yourself to level 2, and then we will go ahead and start. So I'm going to start with her. And you're going to talk to her, pick her quest up. Perfect. And then we have one up here and then we have one down here. Let's get the mayor's first. Might as well. Perfect. And we're gonna go over here and get this little guy's next. There we go. Okay. Now, if you got all three of those quests, you'll see that she still kind of like has that green arrow above her head. Don't really worry about that. You still picked it up. There's nothing else to talk to her about right now. So go up to this gate here, double click it, and this is going to be new. This is something we haven't done before yet. This is going to be an explorable area. It's always going to be usually on normal. So go ahead and enter it. Let it load, of course. Hopefully we don't like crash our game. And you'll see this guy right next to us has a grayed out chalice. We can't talk to him just yet. We have to do a couple quests first to unlock him. Okay, open our map. You'll see that there's like a bunch of these little doors, but the map itself is like completely blank. That means that you haven't explored that area. So once you like explore the area, you'll unlock things quicker. And then you'll also be able to see where you were at before. Okay. Another way, before I forget, if you go and you see on this little guy right here, there's a Slayer count. So that means is all the, what's it called? All of the bad guys that you've killed will count on this Slayer count, and you get XP for every kind of like major point in it, right? So 10, so once I kill 10 guys I get some XP, okay? And then it'll like gradually increase. And then we have rare encounters. There's only 3 in Korthos Island, and they're not going to spawn every time. And we also have 12 explorers that we can find. Each explorer will give us XP, and if we find all 12, it unlocks the map completely. But I'm not too worried about that right now. We're gonna walk up this way and see Korthos back there. Walk up this way, follow the trailer. The trailer? Don't do that. Don't follow the trailer. Follow the trail up, talk to the scout, get his quest, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna jump onto here and you're gonna jump in the water. Don't miss the water. If you miss the water, you're gonna take damage, okay? It can kill you. So go ahead and kill these guys. Okay, so you see I had 0 up there. Now I have 3. It's because I killed 3 guys. Once we get 10, we'll get a little bit of XP. But you'll also notice I got an explorable, and they're actually categorized. So dungeon entrances, we found 1 out of 5. So we got some XP for that. And I can actually press X and see. But anyways, once we're here, you click on this guy, do elite if you can, or work your way up to it if you have to, all right? All right, perfect. I'm gonna spawn my hireling. And if you don't remember, open your inventory, double click on him. You'll see that he expires in 39 minutes. So I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. He gets his own little bar. I'm gonna make sure to put him on active. And when we come down here, yep. Sorry, I forgot where the narration was. When we come down here, those 2 guys will spawn, go back, kill them, you know. And then you're gonna go down these waterfalls here. Now, if you can kill him before he rings that bell, it's not gonna spawn these guys. So that just kind of calls them. It can be kind of annoying in other quests. It's not in every single quest. And then we want to make sure we're breaking everything. Pick up whatever you want. I'm not gonna bother with too much of it, but I will grab a little bit of these guys. And I can actually drag potions into my hotbar and use them from the hotbar, which is nice. We're gonna come over here. There should be some other guys spawning. Maybe not.
The tunnels.
Okay. I'm gonna kill these 2. And this lever here, you see that this door is open? If you pull it, it's gonna open this door. I'm gonna just go this way because I opened it. I'm not gonna click it again. I am lazy. I think there's a trap here. No, the trap is on the other side, it looks like. I'll show you that here in a second. I won't be able to get it just because I'm not a trapper. I can't do traps. So come through here, click this valve.
You hear ratcheting machine. The sound of distant snoring warns you that you are not alone here. If
That's
you're careful,
old
you may be able
narration.
to take the sleeping guards by surprise.
Wow. Okay, well, if you went this way, it's gonna be a couple poison traps. I don't know how to get back over there. Maybe I missed a valve or something. I'm not too worried about it. Doesn't do me any good to go back there. Kill these little guys here. Perfect. Make sure to break everything. And then you're gonna want to pull this valve here. Now, my trap sense... No, not mine. My hireling. I guess I'm too stupid to see him. The hireling's trap sense went off. There's a trap here. So just kind of ignore that. So you can go up and around on this fish head thing if you come over here and jump. Or you can just hug the wall back there. Whichever way works for you. There's gonna be a couple more guys over here. Go ahead and kill them. Ah! No. No, you're not supposed to kill me. Perfect.
But what are they guarding?
Pull this valve here. I'm gonna drink my potion that I thought I was too good for. And I'm gonna go over the fish head. Perfect. Come in here. Do not let that touch you. It's gonna hurt. So go ahead and click on the door. Closes it. Come over here, and I think you want to click this twice. So go through the motion once.
Reverberations, you hear a slight rumble from the larger room, but then it stops.
And then another time. There we go.
Of the gong
Click this here.
the telltale sound of cracking ice.
There we go. Oh, breakables. Okay. Take the ladder down so you don't do fall damage or fall into the water. That big sheet of ice, once it breaks, it's broken and you can't get across, okay? So you want to jump down. There's little side rooms over here. Go through these. And go ahead and get the levers. And then we're gonna want to go across. These are still kind of like just a touch. There's a touch more content in these quests than there are in like the village itself. So it's nice. There's a bit more variety. I actually do enjoy that, but it can be kind of all the same for a little bit, and I will admit that it is kind of all the same for a little bit. Okay, once you get that valve and that one, the crystals are lit up. Open your map. You're gonna see like this little tunnel here. Go over here, swim down and into the tunnel. Go up here. Boop. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this. He got it.
The air seems slightly cooler here.
He did it. I didn't do that. Alright. So behind that secret door is a nice little shrine. I will probably use that, but pull this valve here. And then you'll see that kind of opens up to the part above us. So it's kind of nice. Especially if you're like running in a group or something and someone's behind. They don't have to go through all of what you just did. So I do enjoy that. It makes backtracking a bit easier. Alright. Kill these guys. Kill the fishmen. Kill the mephits. There we go. There. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but with the ice mephits, I did do purple damage on them. That means that they take more damage from fire because they're ice mephits, right? And they don't have as high as resistance, so that's kind of nice. I get a little bit of bonus damage from that. Here's a predetermined chest. Mostly. There you go. There's a couple of boots that you can pull from this. I got the one with jump and tumble. Might as well put them on. I don't have boots yet, so I will. And then this is your end boss up here. He kind of hurts, and there's traps up there. So you're gonna go against this, and you'll see that it is kind of slow. Makes sense, because the water's pushing against you, right? Come up here, hit him. Okay. I don't remember how to do this puzzle, so you're going to have to give me a little bit of leeway here, okay? It's a little confusing for me. Now, you can disable some of these. Not all of them, but some of them, if you can do traps. But I can't, so I gotta be careful. The goal here is to get those sprayers on this giant troll thing. That guy right there. He's kind of atrocious looking. Oh god, I'm a little dumb for these, it feels. Can I? Okay. If I stop talking, I'm concentrating. I apologize in advance. Okay, there's one. Oh. Let's get him. Oh, and this frozen rat does count as a breakable. Destroy the frozen stuff, if you can. Now we have the last one here. I'm gonna do this one. down. And then we're gonna go over. Get this one going up. Here. We did it! I did that quite quick. I'm pretty proud of myself. So just in case. We did this. We turned this one here. Made a train all the way over there. This one's a little bit different. We had to bring it down here and then bring it across. Bring it across over there. Alright, we're done. You're gonna click the finish button and you're gonna complete it because we did a good job. And we did it in a matter of time. And I'm very proud of us. That puzzle's hard. I remember rage quitting as like a kid trying to do this one. I would get absolutely destroyed by those jets. Absolutely wrecked. And I'd be so mad. I used to actually play this game with my dad, which was fun. He introduced it to me. And I think that's how I got into the heal bot role. Is I would just stand back and heal him while he did all the work. But anyways, before I get too distracted, we're gonna come up this little pathway here, go in between these two rocks, and then take a right about right here. You're gonna go up here, follow this path all the way up, just so we can talk to this guy, turn it in, get our end reward. So you don't want to miss this end reward. It's not great, but you know, you still don't want to miss it. At least it gives you something. Talk to him. And let's see. Concentration and tumble, will saves, intimidate and haggle. I'm gonna do the will save just because I can. And it gives me a little crown if I turn that on. Actually, do I get the crown if I'm a cat? Do I not have helmets turned on? I got the crown! I'm a cutie. That's cute. Okay, so from him, we're gonna follow this path here, just to our next quest. Gonna kill him. It'll split off into a fork. Take the right side. Kill everyone. Go down the stairs. Interrupt their little cult meeting here. Perfect. And then just keep following the stairs all the way around. See these? Go up those. And the quest is over there. I'm so glad I chose Tabaxi. That little swishing is just like mesmerizing for me. I am a very simple creature, and that is one of those things. Alright, last little fish people here. And there's a shrine if you need it. I highly suggest shrining if you use spell points, just so you get your spell points back. I'm not sure if you get them back from here. Okay, so you get another 110, and we also got a Slayer. So that's nice. That's what that means. See how it went from 10 for your goal to now 25 for your goal? But you did get the XP from getting the 10 done, and you got the XP from the Caneth Manufactory finding that. So again, if you click on it, like the word, you'll be able to pull up the different categories. So click on this, delete if you can, press enter. This one, this one's pretty straightforward.
You enter one of the laboratories where decades ago, House Caneth first imbued mystical life into automatons. The doorway ahead has been boarded up. The work looks very recent.
Okay, so this one's pretty straightforward. If you're a trapper and you can get traps, this is going to be a good practice one for you because there's a ton of traps in here. If you can't do traps like me, I'll kind of take you around and hopefully we don't die because these traps do hit kind of hard. You'll see your first iron defenders, like combat-wise in here. These guys spray grease, and if you don't have a good balance, you're going to fall on your booty. So just keep that in mind. I don't know how he's finding these secret doors, but he is. Oh yeah, if you can find the secret doors, there's some valves that you can pull to turn off some of the traps. So that valve was over here to the right. And it's just in this little cubby here. I like to go everywhere that I can so I can break everything. So I will pull up my map frequently so you can see where we are and I can see where I am so I'm not too lost, okay? I have the directional, like, skills of a child. It's not great. Probably get lost in a grocery store if I had the choice. The choice? I don't think anyone chooses to get lost in a grocery store. That would be a sad day. If I had the opportunity to get lost in the grocery store. Here we go. We got there. Kill him. Okay, I want those breakables, so I'm gonna risk it. Yay, we timed it. We used our counting skills. Down, up. All right. So if we get all those breakables so far, it puts us at the Vandal bonus. That's nice. And you'll see the secret door bonus that we haven't gotten before. That also adds a nice little chunk of XP to get. And we have ransack, so I don't have to break any more boxes if I don't want to. If I don't need to. I don't need to, but I also don't want to, so I'm not going to. Open this door here. You'll see the shrine is behind like bars, so you can't get to it, even though like logically, I feel like my character's skinny enough to be able to crawl through those bars, but I guess that just doesn't compute for me. I do really like the decor. I feel like some of it's really nice. Alright, so you'll see all these little offshoots. We're not going to worry about any of those right now. We're just going to go around. And we're going to make our way to the shrine. Shrine's important. We want the shrine. So, right here at this door, you'll see that it's locked. Yeah.
Power crystals, like the one you saw in Korthos. But what are these ones powering?
Okay, before the narration happens again. Open up the shrine door, go into the shrine, and to the left of the resurrection shrine, you have a valve. That will open that gate if you can't pick locks. If you can pick locks, yeah, good for you, proud of you. I can't, too stupid on this character, so. You're gonna turn all the valves.
Upon turning the valve, you hear a definite alteration in the pitch of the hiss.
There's the two up front, and then there's these two back here, and then you got another one here, and then go behind. Okay, they're all done. I was trying.
You can now easily destroy them.
I was trying not to talk over the narration. It's not working very well, guys. It's not working very well. In here, if I remember correctly, you have another locked door. I think it's locked. I can't get into it, I don't think. Can I? No. This is locked. If you open it, you can get the chest. I'm not sure if those guys wake up if you get the chest. They might. So if you go in there, don't go in there alone. But right here, I think, yeah. Open our map, you'll see where we are. You're gonna go into here. This is gonna be the end fight. I'm gonna explain this before the narrator does. Cross the... Sorry. Cross the blue floor thing. The glowy thing, cross that. Talk to the old guy. And then you're gonna have Swahagan. I don't know if I said that right, but I'm proud of myself for how I said it. Cross there, and you're gonna have fishmen come up and bite you in the booty, and you're gonna deal with them before they deal with you. Make sure he doesn't die, the old guy. Talk to him.
Oh no.
There we go. There we go.
Suddenly the air shimmers with
Do, do,
devour
do, 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 do.
Sahagin have followed you in and are attacking.
There we go. Perfect. It's like 3 or 4 waves. There's not that many.
So few after me. Stay alert.
There we go.
It'll take more than that to put me down, Swahagan.
I do really like his voice acting. I think it's really nice. I don't know who's the voice actor, but it's pretty good. Perfect. One more?
Scum, keep coming. I won't
One more?
die that easily.
I'm excited to get out of Korthos. I'm really excited to show you guys the new starting area. I think it's VIP. But it's a bunch of new level 1 quests.
See what I have to deal with. Once the Swahagan get your scent, they won't stop until you're dead.
Add some nice variety, I think.
Their shield is weakened.
Okay, I thought it was only like 3 or 4 rounds. This is a lot more than 3 or 4 rounds. I think we're on like 5 already. Oh, there's the big guy right there. Okay, kill all of them.
Malcolm, protect me.
There we go. Collect your
He
chest.
looks weary after surviving this latest attack. Perhaps you should talk to him again.
Talk to him. That will finish your quest, by the way. So if you have anything you need to do, do it before you enter this room.
Go now.
There we go.
Tell Ursa to hold the barricade just a little longer. Then meet Amalgam at the base
Jump.
of Misery's Peak when you're ready.
Jump.
With Hayton finally
I can't get up there.
persuaded to help,
Oh,
the
good.
people of
Got another
Korthos
rank.
Finally win their strife.
We're almost level 3. I'm hoping to get to level 3 before we do the last quest in Korthos. Just because the last quest is a little long and I get lost in there and I don't
Leads to an old abandoned cannon manufacturer.
don't remember it that well. I actually skip it most of the time. But I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna do it together. That's what this is. It's a goddamn play along and we're gonna do it together even if I don't want to do it. Okay, you're back at your shrine. We're going to head to this quest here. You can actually click on it and then press M and look right there, that one. It'll show up where it is. So you can actually just follow that if you ever get lost, which is very nice. I actually do like that quite a bit, just because you don't have to constantly check your map and things of that nature. I don't think that's always been a feature. I do know where it is, so I'm just gonna unclick it. I don't think that's always been a feature, and I don't think it's always been a feature that you can see like quest doors that you haven't picked up. So I think that's nice. It's kind of like a little slice of life thing that's really nice. I will say, if this game ever gets player housing, I will fork over a ton of money. I will. So we actually got one of the rares. It spawns in this little river that you have to go on to get to your next quest, the catacombs. So I'm gonna collect this chest. If you didn't get this rare, don't worry about it. It's not great, but if you're trying to get like completionist in your own little playthrough, that's where one of them will spawn. Don't ask me where the rest of them spawn. I don't know. All right, there's a shrine here if you need it. There it goes.
Slightly obscured by the fog.
Okay, we have 3 explorers because we found 3 quest entrances. We have 2 more. Click on it, go in on elite. This one's super fast. Super fast. So
You enter a
we can
musty
zoom through
hall, heavy
this.
with silence and the weight of dark stone.
You got a lot of bats in this one, and a lot of undead, so skeletons.
All of a sudden, the
And
sense of
zombies.
rot and decay assails your nostrils. Something
I remember not liking this quest when I was younger, especially when I was like really young. I always thought it was really It kind of freaked me out, and I can never find the lever in this damn quest. There it is. It's right by the door. It's always right by the door, but I never see it.
In the
This one's
corner,
right
you
here.
see the glint of metal as the
Okay,
secret
we got it.
door.
Ah, ah.
See a magical cell.
Okay. I don't know if you saw that. I had to fight the bats. I'm sorry. The frozen humans, like the shapes of them, if you break them, little zombies come out to bite your booty. So just deal with those. Yeah, you don't get the breakables for that if they break on their own, which kind of blows. All right, we're gonna take the left side first. See, look, zombie. Oh. Oh, no. Okay, we got it. We're doing good, guys. We're zooming. We are zooming. I feel like I'm talking to a dog sometimes when I say words like that. I'm sorry. Also, aren't dwarf zombies kind of funny? They're so short. They don't have a neck. They just don't look great. And I kind of love them. So you got a red-orange guy here. I think he's orange, so I think he's actually not like a boss, but he's kind of a boss. I don't know how to explain that. He's not top tier. He's mid. He's a very mid boss. Yeah, you got top tier, you got mid-range, and then you got normal mobs. Well, that's how we're gonna say this now. He was a mid-range guy. He couldn't get the promotion that he wanted. All right. Once you pull, I'm so sorry. I didn't even explain what we're doing here. Go down here. There's two levers. There's a lever on each side. You need to pull each lever. It's not timed or anything. Don't be stressed about it. Pull this one. You get the green crystal. And once it's pulled, you don't got to worry about it. So we're going to come over here. I think I just get so distracted talking and I forget that some of you guys don't know the game. So hopefully I'm not going too quickly. But I think I backtrack so much that it'll be okay. Yeah, that's what I'm going to tell myself. You come in here, skeletons will come out of the cauldrons, which is kind of creepy if you think about it. I'm not a big fan of that. It's not great. Come down here. Behind this door is the lever that you have to pull and also a mid-range boss. But this one's a fish. Now, I will say, ow, that these do have a lot of trash mobs, but not as much as the expansions. The expansion packs have a ton of trash mobs. Okay, after you're done, pull the other crystal lever. Perfect. And we're gonna go up. We're gonna go back to the shrines. Now, there will be a boss, and he kind of hits like a fucking truck, okay? So, keep your distance if you need to. Use your hireling in between you if you need to. Just keep that in mind. But if you die, there's a resurrection shrine right in the middle, so you'll be okay. Oh god, there he is. It's actually, I think it's really fun because it's a callback to the collaborator. Yeah. I don't remember what these things are called. They're not like zombies, but there's something else. Oh, and then he has like a skeleton warrior guy, but he's not the mean one.
You take the cell key from his remains.
Okay, now that he's dead, the skeleton warrior's dead. You resurrected the shrine if you need to. Open the door. Talk to her, this finishes it. Now, if you can't unlock the chest, that's okay. Don't worry too much about it, don't stress about it. I think it is predetermined loot. So just talk to this little girl here. Little lady. And you can finish out here, or you can run all the way back to the quest entrance, or just follow her. I'm gonna finish out because I'm lazy and I don't really want to do that. So we're gonna finish out here. Sorry, I was just checking the time. I don't know what time it is. And we have 2 more.
slightly obscure.
Catacombs. Okay. We are going to go to the Caneth Aqueduct. That's what it's called on the map. We're going to go there. Oh. Alright, we're just going to follow this little river. This one's pretty easy to get to. It's a little confusing at first, but it doesn't change. Once you do this one time, you kind of get the feel for it. The maps stay the same, so that's kind of nice.
Into a small body of water.
All right, go up here. You just got the explorable for that area. Kill this guy here, and then kill this guy here. And there's a rat. Kill the rat. Oh, look at that. That's actually really cool. All right, go across, and I missed it. Don't go this way. If you did go this way, good on you for following instructions, but don't go that way. That's not where we need to go. Turn around. Go over here and kill these guys. Okay, now we're going the right way. I was so confident in myself. If there's anything I have, it's blatant confidence, okay? Alright, kill those guys at the creepy ass summoning circle. Come down here. This should be an explorable. No? Yeah, see, blatant confidence. One thing I'm good at, it's being overly confident in myself. Okay, well, past this creepy thing, come down here. You'll see that there's kind of a path. Come down here, take an immediate left-hand turn, okay? Kill the Swahagan. You got another chest. You have another shrine. Take a left here in between these two areas. And then take a right. Actually,
this entrance leads down into an ancient...
We'll go in there in just a second. I want to see something. I want to see if this is an explorable. I feel like it is. It looks like it is. I might be wrong. Oh, I was wrong. But you will see down there, you have that little camp area and a general vendor and some shrines. And then we have our last quest over there. But we're going to finish this aqueduct quest. This one, it's a lot of like fishymen. And there's an optional that we can get to that's not locked behind, well, a lock. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to think of the word and I couldn't think of the word. Anyways, break your barrels, break your crates. Collect what you want. Oh yeah, small brown spiders. Now, these are kind of annoying to click on. You have to go through those webs, but I'm gonna get all the breakables. I don't really need to, honestly, but it's good practice. I think you should really worry about your XP if you are free to play. Just because you don't get the VIP XP bonus. And that sucks. It does kind of suck.
In this room hold a number of desperate Korthos.
I don't remember which valve I need to open for this. So let's see. Okay. So, as you saw, I just jumped across there and hugged it. You don't have to do that. You can actually just go to the left and, you know, do it the proper way of just pulling this valve. What does this open? Oh, that just puts that down. Okay. What does this open? Oh, nothing. What does this open? What? Oh, okay. So that opens the prisoners. So doing boom, boom, boom will open the prisoners. You can talk to them. And yep, free to go. Free to go. Free to go. Now you'll notice that there's a ladder and there's a bunch of water. Pull the lever. And these will actually open up these little side areas, depending on what you pull. Don't drown. If your breath meter starts to go down, go back up, get some air. Pull this one. Ooh, that opens up another one. Pull that. Get some breath. Go back down. And come over here. Open this one. Get a breath. Pull this guy. I think this is an optional. I don't think this is necessary at all. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's not. I think this is the lever you need. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's the lever you need. If you don't want to do all that, pull this lever here. Let's open these doors. Let's see what's down here. Oh. Okay. We did something that I didn't know was a possibility. Okay. Let's see what this is. Oh, I can pull it now. Okay. There's nothing in there. Can I pull this guy now? No. I wonder if... Yeah, because this is a locked door here. I wonder if I need... like... a trapper to open... Oh my god, I'm stuck on the ladder. I wonder if we need a trapper to open that for us. Okay. Well, we're gonna ignore that. I'm going to ignore that. You can try to figure that out. But we're gonna talk to these guys here. Boom. Boom. Now you'll notice we have 5 villagers left. I'm pretty sure we can find all of them without issue. Once you get all the villagers, come over here. Break your little barrels, your faces. And this area is trapped. You might get murdered, okay? Stay on your left-hand side. Okay? Left-hand side's important. Well, normally it's trapped. Am I a liar? I'm not a liar. There should be a trap right there. Did I turn it off somehow? I think I turned it off somehow. I'm magical. Okay, I think I actually just, I think I'm just thinking of the wrong corridor. Okay, if you get across here, you'll see that there's like these little crisscrossy beams. Jump on top of them. And our goal is to get over there. So jump, jump. And if you fall, you can just try again like I almost fucking did. And jump across, and you're gonna come in contact with your first skeleton mage. Kill him, get a chest, and a little bit of XP. And you get some breakables. You're gonna drop down, and it's going to spawn some fishmen. Angry little fishmen. Do 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 do. Angry laggy fishmen. Oh my goodness. We got this. We got this. I promise. Okay, we did it. The lag did not spread to us. Pull this lever here. This will open our shrine. Oh, we just got an extermination deed. So if you do the left-hand side, if you're a VIP, I'm not sure what free-to-play players get for the monster manual, so I'm sorry about that. But if you've been killing everything that I have, hopefully, if I did this right, go under the monstrous tab and you'll see that the fishmen are down here. And yeah, character deeds, 100 out of 100 gives you 300 XP. I have a bunch of account deeds almost done. I don't really care about that much, but they're kind of fun to unlock, I think. They do give little rewards. Let's see, you can get like on some of them you can get like a pet. Let's see if I can find one with the pets. Oh yeah, right here. So you can get a spider companion from the spiders. which I got a mastery reward for that. I don't know how I did that when none of these are like completely filled out, but I'm not gonna like say anything. Let me show you what the pets are. So if you open your inventory, you're gonna see there's 4 tabs right here. And the pets are under this tab here with the little like paw print. And we're gonna go here and we're gonna summon, because I already have him. These are just cosmetic. They don't do a single thing for you, but they're cute. And this brings me back to something else. I actually have a little owlbear friend for us. Is he just not the cutest fat little guy you've ever seen in your life? Look at him. I can make him dance. Are you ready for this? Where is it? Right here. Oh, that's not dancing, that's begging. I clicked the wrong one. Okay. Look at his squishy little face. He's so cute. That's adorable. I love it. Also, one more thing I had to show you and then we'll move on. I'm sorry. Where is it? He can try to fly and he flaps his little chubby arms. Look at him. Look at it. That's adorable. Okay. Cuteness aside, let's continue on. This is the trap. I found it. It hurt, but I found it. Okay, park your hireling by pressing that button there. Now, to go through this, like I was saying earlier, stay on the left-hand side and you won't get killed immediately, like I almost did. If you're a trapper, there should be some boxes. Just go ahead and search for them. I can't remember where they are. I'm sorry. I can't. Open that door. You're gonna kill all the fishy men. Fishy man and a lag monster. Okay. Come on. There we go. We're getting there. I'm not giving up. No, sir. I'm not doing that. Okay, once all of those are dead, take a right. Don't worry about going down there. Take a right for now. Kill this fishy guy. Perfect. There we go. And you're gonna open this lever here. Don't click this. This will take you out of the quest. This will take you out of the quest. Don't click that. Talk to... Oh, I just finished the quest. Okay, well, you're gonna want to find her. You're gonna want to find Orisa. She's either gonna spawn in here or she's gonna spawn somewhere else. If she doesn't spawn in one of these 3 rooms for you, let me take you to where she will spawn otherwise. Talk to the rest of these guys. Finish this little optional. There you go.
Villager grasps your outstretched hand,
all right.
rising and running for freedom.
So that little door that we skipped earlier, we're gonna go there now.
On the innocent tonight, not on your watch.
Pull this valve lever, whatever. Does the same thing. And you're gonna come down here and you're gonna kill him. This is your end boss, okay? He hurts. Now, if she's not in one of those 3 rooms up there by the little like thingy, she's gonna be in here and she's gonna be in like one of these bowl things. Collect your chest. This is your end chest. Grab it. Loot it all. Go ahead and finish out. Now, I don't know if... I think we'll be okay. I'm not going to run all the way back to Korthos unless I have to. I'll show you. Let's go see.
Into an ancient Canith aqueduct.
Let's go to Misery's Peak and see if I need to run all the way back, okay? So, kill the rats. Oh, nice. We have 50 explorables. 50 slayers. We got 50 slayers. So, come down here without dying somehow. I don't know how that didn't kill me. You can just run back around to where we went up to the quest. So, down here. And then all the way up here. That'll take you back over here. So, think we will have to go back and
You
turn
come
everything
across
in.
a makeshift camp. A scraggly dwarf sits on a log.
We can
trying
sell
in
stuff
vain to
here
keep
if we
warm.
want. I might as well. I'm gonna keep these goggles to sell on the auction house. Plop those in there, sell that. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna recall. This would just be like double recalling, right? So you're in a quest, you recall once. And then if you want to leave the explorable area, recall and click yes. And it'll take you back out to outside of the explorable area, depending on where you are. But since I'm, you know, in the explorable area connected to Korthos, it's going to take me back to Korthos, right? Which is pretty self-explanatory, but, you know, sometimes I feel like some of this stuff is not self-explanatory, so I don't mind. I don't mind. And I hope we're not stuck on a screen. That would kind of blow. Okay, we're back. Didn't take that long, but, you know, figured I would just cut it out for you. Well, not me. I'm not doing the editing. I got someone else to do that for me. Which is nice. But I am stuck. Oh, we're lagging. Okay. Since we're back, after you recall, you should end up in this area here. And we are going to collect all of our end rewards, but just remember, we have one more quest in Korthos, okay? Talk to her. Pick up your end reward. This one is pretty important. I'm gonna take the Featherfall cloak because...
Your finding Hayton transformed the village. It seems as if all of Korthos were holding out for news of your next great victory with bated breath.
I wasn't expecting that narration, sorry. I want the Featherfall cloak because what we're doing is we're going to be going up and then we're going to be dropping down like a bunch of times, and it's kind of annoying. So, collect the Featherfall cloak. I'm going to talk to the mayor here and kind of go through these, see what you like from them, see what you don't like, grab what you want. I think... Ooh, what do I want? I think I'm gonna do the arcane goggles. That seems like they would be good for me. I'm gonna equip those. And there's one more over here. Talk to him. Handsome Wilm. That's what his name is Wilm. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think I want... I'll do these. Okay. Now that we're done, let's see how we get Misery's Peak. We collected all of those. Spend your enhancements points if you want to. I'm going to wait again, because I don't think... Oh, I might... Let's see. I don't know if I have enough enhancement points to get what I want. Do these two. Yeah, I need one more, so I'm not even gonna bother with that, okay? So go in here, enter. Oh, look, you can see him through there. I can get his quest now. Okay, enter in here. We're going back out to the explorable area, and we're going to finish, well, we're gonna do this quest called Misery's Peak. And misery is definitely a good description for this quest. Collect the quest. And, well, that's a little silly. Can I use you to teleport? No, I can't. We have to run all the way to the camp, okay, guys? So, let's just start running. This might take a minute or two. I'm excited to take you guys out of here and into the new area. I know I've talked about it before, but there's a reason why I'm excited to take you guys into the new area, and it's really special. So when they announced this new area, they actually announced and added one other important thing, okay? They added mounts, okay? Mounts. We didn't have mounts in this game for the longest of time. And with this new area, you can actually collect these things called feathers or something like that out of explorable chests, so rare chests, right? When a rare spawns, you have a chance of getting these feathers. And once you get enough of these feathers, you can turn them in to get a horse. Now, with those feathers, you could also turn them in to get a horse, and then you collect more feathers and you can get an upgraded horse, which is faster than the normal horse. Once it's on your account for, I think, the world, you get that horse for all of your characters. So it's really good to have. It's technically free. Well, you know, technically free. But I will say that once you get it, it's going to be kind of like...
You come across a makeshift camp. A scraggly dwarf sits on a log, trying in vain to keep warm.
It's kind of like, I know this is kind of dumb to say, but that's kind of the biggest slice of life change that they've added to this game, in my opinion. My opinion, okay? So, it's not fact, it's, yours might be completely different, yours might be a different class or something else, right? I think the mounts are so important because you can use them to move faster. I think they look great. I also think it kind of like updates it. Genuinely, I think it updates the game a little bit to be comparable to other MMORPGs because I think most MMOs have them. All right, so you're gonna go up to this little door here after you talk to the Warforged again in the little camp like you saw me do. Go in on Elite. This quest is kind of fun because this quest is the first time you will see like a dragon in the game, okay? And I think that's a little bit neat. Okay, so our other guy expired. We are gonna bring out our other one. Same guy, but you know, we had two of them, okay? Now, we're gonna do our Night Shield. And this quest starts with a ton of XP. Without all of these bonuses, you start with 1600 XP. But after all of these bonuses, 4,000 experience? That's insane. That's without breaking anything or anything like that. So it's good to give you a little bit of a boost. And
you're here.
Yeah.
Come, there isn't much time.
You'll see that it kind of brings back these three guys. Talk to Lars. And
Selimus,
there we go. We split up from them. We don't get to go with them.
Good. Now to clear your path.
Hayden clears the passageway for you.
Okay.
Now to find this Quarry Mindsunder artifact.
This quest can be kind of confusing. I will admit that, okay? So take your time with it. If you get lost, go back to the beginning and kind of go back over it. There's going to be a lot of undead. There's going to be a lot of zombies. There's going to be a lot of cultists. And it is a very long quest. So please take your time with it. Take the time that you need with it. It's not a rush. And you should never feel rushed to finish these quests because some of them are really long and some of them are really confusing. And I know, when I first did Ravenloft, it took me 2+ hours to get through all of the quests. I think it took me actually around 3 to 4 hours to do the quests. And it took me 2 hours. It took me 2 hours to find all of the explorables my first time around. So I think it's really important that you do things at your own pace, okay? Alright. So you saw that we killed all those zombies and this had a little like blue thing over it. Step on it. It's gonna open that up for you, okay? You're gonna have to do those a couple of times in different areas of the map. So that's why this gets a little confusing. I always got really confused in this quest. Maybe that's just me. I do get lost though, and I also have the attention span of a fucking goldfish. So, who knows? Alright, kill your stuff. keep going this way. Oh, there's more? Alright, there we go. There we go, there we go. And then... I don't think there's anything down here.
Is locked by a
Yeah.
pair of signal crystals. I believe the control mechanisms are in this cavern somewhere.
Alright. I'm gonna walk up to the door just so I can like kind of see it on my map right there. See how we can't go through it, but it's on my map so I remember where it is. Okay, we're gonna start the little climb. We're gonna climb up here and you're just gonna follow it around. It's it's a lot. It looks great though. I will say that this quest has always looked really good. Okay, so come over here. Up. And don't go left, you can't. But you can go right. And you're gonna have another thing that you have to unlock. Right here. A couple of zombies. And it's not open yet, so there's still a couple more. There they are. Alright, now it's open, so we're gonna step on it. And you'll see what it opens if you follow the beam. So it is a little bit forgiving. Where's the spider at? I hear it. Oh. Oh no. Oh, I didn't switch him on to active. Whoopsies. Okay. We're going to go here first. I'm not going to go up first. I think there's another spider around here. Again, I hear it. He's over here somewhere. Oh, he sees him. Okay. There we go. There we go. Kill these guys. Deal with them. This quest will level us up to 3 if you've been following along. Alright. So that one opened there, and that opened that door over there. Okay. So... it is time that we have to go up now. But I'm gonna backtrack a little bit to see what we missed. Because like I said, I haven't done this quest in years. So I'm kind of just going off of like memory, which is not good. Alright, backtrack up the ramp. And it doesn't look like there's anything over there. Okay. So I think we do have to go over there to get to where that one opened. But it looks like there's another side over here. So I'm going to choose to do this side first. I'm going to break all of this. Lots of zombies. Take your time. Remember, this is not... this is not a sprint, okay? There we go. I'm actually also going to pick up these potions. I will probably destroy them later on, but for right now I'm going to pick them up. What I can pick up if it'll let me. Oh, I see you right there. Give that to me. Gimme. There we go. Okay. So opening that one opens this gate here. And I think there's a lever in here. If there's not a lever... oh, yeah, there's a lever. There's also a shrine, so that's good. Use it if you need to. Okay. I'm gonna pull this lever. And that's obviously a signal crystal. We need that to open the door downstairs. Use the shrine if you need to. If not, we are going to go up. And keep going up. I'm going to open a drink because I'm thirsty. I brought my drinks. I hope you brought your drinks because... oh, this is taking forever. Alright, there we go. I feel better. Now, I will say that as much as I rag on Korthos, I do have a little bit of a love for it. It's very simple, but I think it also... oh, once you kill them, touch this pad here. Boop. And that's going to open up a door over there, it looks like. I do have a love for this game, and I do have a love for the simplicity of this game. Now, calling this game simple is kind of like an insult to the game because this is like the least simple game I've ever played in my life. You can customize your character to be almost anything that you want to be and still be pretty viable. Now, viable late game is, you know, a different thing, right? If you're trying to do Reaper 10...
Second signal crystal activated.
Sorry.
You hear the stone door at the base of the cavern rolling open.
If you're trying to do Reaper 10, then you do have to take some time and some energy to figure out how to min-max your character. But, you know, I'm not doing Reaper 10, right? I'm doing Elite at most because that's what I'm comfortable with, and I enjoy doing that because, well, it's just kind of fun. Okay, so we pulled both of those signal crystals just by going up and around to the left side, but we do have this other door, and I think it's an optional, so let's go ahead and come back and loop around to it, okay? And if you collected your cloak, you're gonna pop that, and we're gonna take it and we're gonna go down. There she is, Frostbite. Oh. Alright, we killed her. Give a good little chunk of XP. Just remember, if you're free to play, don't get discouraged with the amount of XP VIPs get compared to what you're getting. Because I do think it's important to kind of realize that if you're unsure about the game, I completely respect and understand not wanting to put money into a game that you may not pass like level 5 or 6 with. It's completely understandable to want to take your time exploring the game and getting comfortable with the game before you even decide, hey, I want to drop $15 a month on the game, okay? Don't get discouraged. Don't let it bother you. And, you know, if you don't want to stick with this game, that's okay. It can be difficult, and it's also just... It's nice to have someone to play this game with, and LFMs can be kind of daunting, I feel. But since we're done, we are going to pop our little feather fall cloak before it runs out. We're going to drop all the way down to the bottom here. We got those signal crystals open, and this door is now open because we pulled the levers. There we go. Alright. Deal with them. I do think that's kind of the most confusing part of this quest. The rest of it should be pretty straightforward. So we're gonna go through here. I remember as a kid, I would get so lost in that quest and I would never have any way to get out of it. And I would have to ask my dad to come help me out of it. Which is a little silly if you think about it because it's just a circle, right? Like, as a late 20s adult, I realized that that's just a circle. As a early teen, I did not realize that was just a circle. I thought it went up and up and up and up. It does not. That wouldn't make any sense, huh? Okay, so kill them. It's just a hallway down here. So we're just gonna open this valve lever. I'm just gonna call it what I call it. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Alright, here's the dragon. Isn't this so cool? It's actually pretty neat. We're gonna watch this for just a second, okay?
It is a truly awesome beast.
It looks fantastic. Like, it genuinely does. Okay. We go around this way because we can't fight it. That's their job.
The rear of the cavern pops open. Cultists attracted by the roar of combat rush out to confront you.
Oh. That's as long as they fight him for? Oh, why did I think it was longer than that? I think that's new, actually. I don't think that it was that detailed before, like 6 or 7 years ago. I don't think it was that detailed. So that's actually kind of nice. I like the little TLCs they do release every once in a while. And I do also understand that DDO is DDO has gone through several different companies. It's been sold a bunch of times, and the fact that it's still up and running is actually quite impressive. I do feel like compared to Lord of the Rings Online, which is also owned by the same company right now, it does lack in like slice of life stuff. And if you want to know what I mean by that, I just mean kind of like mounts and player housing and cosmetics. Just that stuff that kind of like engulfs you in the RPG world, right? Like, I feel like if you were to compare these two games, I feel like this game succeeds more in like combat and customization, like character customization. You have a lot more like classes and races and all of that stuff. But I also haven't played a lot of Lord of the Rings Online. I think I only gave it a couple of hours before I gave up on it. So take what I say about that game with a grain of salt, but I do feel like this game would benefit from even like having like little apartments in the harbor. Wouldn't that be like so cute? Because you already have the buildings. If you add another instance, I don't feel like it would be that bad, but I do understand and respect that that takes a lot of time, effort, and money. And I have no idea what goes into that. I have no clue. I'm just a gamer. I have no idea. Okay, we're going to kill all of these guys. And once you get to this point here, you'll see that the door is locked. Come up these stairs, circle all the way around, kill everyone up top, pull this lever here. And you're gonna jump down and it'll open for you. Now, you can see the dragon underneath of us, I think.
And you look down to see a tunnel beneath
Oh,
the ice.
yeah, look at that!
The dragon roars as it thunders
Ooh.
after Selimas and Jeets and Talbron.
That's so fun.
The ruse is working.
Okay, there's gonna be Korthos. I wanna watch it! Oh, that looks so good. That actually looks really good. There are two levers in this big room that we had to pull, one on either side.
Once again,
I don't know why he's dying. I think he went off on his own. Yeah, he sure did. Alright, we're lagging just a little bit. I will be honest with you guys. I restarted my game when I got stuck in that load screen. So let your load screen go out all the way and then restart your game and see if that helps with your lag. It had to clear up a lot of the old connection files on my end. So I'm not sure what's happening with that, but it did seem to help. Hopefully we get a couple more patches. Usually they update the game on like Tuesdays and Wednesdays for patches and active development. So we shall see. But please don't let that discourage you from the game because it does have so much to offer. Okay. Open this place. Oh god. Open this door and you'll see that there is some occults. And don't let them kill you. That would be bad. There we go. Perfect. Pull this lever here.
signal crystal glows
There we
with
go.
power as you engage the first control lever.
I'm gonna drink a pot or two just so I'm full health. Oh, hello. Did not see you there standing in the dark like a creeper. You can drop down and go up the stairs. I'm gonna go all the way around just because I don't want to drop down and go up the stairs. I'm already up here, so what's the point? You know what I mean? Alright. Kill everything. I think there's a shrine behind this door. There's also the other lever. So that should open up the door down below. Shrine if you need it. If there's a shrine, I might be talking out my butt. So we'll see. We shall see. Open, open, open. Perfect. They're killed. Let's go ahead and open this for us. Beautiful. I was not talking out my butt. The shrine right here. Alright. Devour. Some minions. I'm gonna focus on the archers because I think they're the most annoying. Not really the spellcasters, but the archers are the most annoying in my opinion.
Real fresh frozen
Okay.
air gust in from the
We're gonna
new
go
open
back
door
down.
below.
I'm gonna take the stairs because I don't want any more damage. Ugh, sorry. Excuse me. Call your hireling to you. Go up this little ice path. Oh, there we are. Now, after we finish Misery's Peak, I will take level 3 with you guys, and then I will show you how to get to the new area, like the new starting area. And if you don't have access to the new starting area, I will also show you how to get to the harbor, okay? But the harbor may not be something that we touch on till a couple episodes, because I do want to do the new starting area before I outlevel it completely. So, which I think is fair. I think it's fair to want to show you guys both. I don't really mind being like a level or two above the content, but if you guys care, I will say skip around about what you want to watch. I don't know how much I'm going to touch on the expansions, just because not everyone has access to them. They can be kind of expensive, and it might be nice not to touch on them as our first life, just so we can kind of get to see the rest of the game, because I feel like a lot of the game now is just the expansions and we're forgetting about like the old content. So I'm gonna go through a lot of the old content, I feel. All right, let's open this guy up here. I also want to say, this brings me to a point before we get in here. I do have collected gear that I'm not going to use from the expansions, and I'm just going to use what I get from quests and rewards in the auction house. Just in case you don't have access to that content, it's kind of on the same playing field for right now. And then when we TR and go on to different things and better things, then I will start equipping my characters with that, with those items. Just because I want you guys to see how everything kind of works. I think it's important. This is your end boss. He went down a lot quicker than I thought he would. Sorry. I forget that he's fragile to fire. Alright, let's deal with these guys. There we go. Okay. We went through here. You can see all the shrines. There's a ton of shrines in this one, which I appreciate a lot. Okay. We're gonna kill all these zombies to be able to do the little pads. There's only a couple of these. I don't think there's any more like spire areas that we have to deal with. I think it's just these now. I think there's like 3 of these ones in this little stretch. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Stand on top of it so I just drop right down onto it would be nice. And I can't do that because he's gonna scratch me. There we go. Alright, perfect. Now we have our last one to open this door. And get him. There we go. Get this little guy. Guys. My bad. They're not very little either, huh? They're full-blown elves. Alright. Touch that one. You'll see that it's open. All 3 crystals are going. Okay. Alright, you get another look at the dragon, which is fun.
Waves of psychic energy.
Let's watch this. I'm gonna...
As you spot a green crystal on the ledge ahead. At last, this must be the quarry Mind Sunder. The mindflayer and dragon are locked in a contest of wills.
Oh.
This could be your chance to
I thought they were gonna
destroy
do
the
something.
Mind
Oh, am I stuck a little bit? I think I'm stuck. There we go. Maybe. I'm not really like... Huh. There we go. Okay, okay. Now we got it. Destroy the crystal, and then the dragon will eat the Mind Sunder, I think.
very annoyed.
There we go. Yes. Now we want to come over here. Door will open, and we're done with the quest. That's it.
What's the word with you?
Make sure everyone's at the door before you enter, because I do think it closes on everyone if you walk in here. Talk to him. Finish the quest.
Here, take this portal, so you won't have to walk back.
Thanks. Are you gonna finish? Oh, do I have to use the portal to finish the quest? Oh, I do. Okay. All right, we're done. Takes us all the way back to Korthos. And we got 5,700 XP.
Savior of
That's
Korthos.
insane.
They cheer as you return. But destiny has greater plans for you than just this small village.
Go ahead and pick up the necklace that you want. I usually do this one because you'll see that it has 2 clickies on it. It's gonna give you back anywhere... It's gonna give you back some spell points twice per rest. But there's a lot here. I actually haven't looked at these as often as I should, but I'm gonna go with the classics, so, you know, I don't change too much. Alright. Gonna drop those on my little clicky bar. Now I am going to give myself another hotbar. I don't know if I talked about this yet. To give yourself another hotbar, you click this little guy down here and bam, pops it out right over here. And there we go. I also have one more thing to talk about because I do want to grab this before I log off. Right here on my character, I don't know if I've talked about this before, you'll see that there's this little diamond thing up here. Click this. And you actually get 2 if you're a VIP. You get the gold one once per week, and then you also get the silver one every day as a free-to-play as well. Now, you'll see the difference here is the silver gets significantly less, like, base experience, if you can read this. So, like, 1 to 20, you only get 100 experience, and it's random. So, I got 300 experience in a pot. But if I click on the gold one as a VIP, you'll see that the first one, 1 through 20, gives you 1,000 experience just to begin with, all the way up to 15,000 experience, which is insane. So we're gonna see what we get here today. Oh, okay, cool. I am going to actually save both of these XP things, just because I'm a hoarder, and if I get stuck and I don't feel like repeating a quest, I can just do that. But I could level up in Korthos, but I'm gonna show you guys the harbor like I said I would. I don't know what this is. Why does he have a little thing over here? Oh, he tells you how to get to the harbor. Okay, so remember how we went to the harbor to get to sunny Korthos? So from snowy Korthos back to sunny Korthos? It's the same thing. Come up to her, and yes, I want to go to Stormreach, or the harbor, but they call it Stormreach. And it's going to bring you to the harbor. That's why I kept calling it the harbor. And here we are. This is the harbor. This is the next area. It's significantly bigger. Now you'll see that you have trainers here and here. And then you have a whole group of them up here. You also have a mailbox here. You don't have any reason to get your mail yet, so I'm not going to touch on that. I'm sorry, but I'm just not today. But if you're free to play, this is where I will see you next time. If you're VIP, we are going to go back to Korthos. Also, if you are free to play and you just want to watch some of the new stuff, please join me. I would love to have you along for the ride because I'm sure you want to see what your money is going towards, okay? And I think that's fair. Okay, now we're going to go to the new area, all right? You're going to talk to this big burly guy right here, okay? See how it says keep on the borderlands? That's the new, like, starting area. You start in Korthos. No matter what, you're going to land right there, but you can skip it completely and just talk to him. And we're going to be finding some codex pages. I'm interested, and this sounds great. He's going to teleport us to the keep. So let's get through this load screen, and hopefully I don't have to restart it today. I already did that. I wouldn't want to do it again. It looks like it's going. Now, like I was saying before, this is where you can get the horses and stuff. So let's keep that in mind. I will say there are things that you can buy in the DDO store called guest passes, and you can sort them by level. So if you are wanting a horse, you're free to play, but you have some DDO points to spend, you can spend them in there on guest passes. I will also say in a couple of months, they will be releasing some keys or some sales, hopefully, for some cheaper versions. Cheaper versions? What? There's going to be sales at the DDO store for DDO points on packs that you can buy with DDO points. Oh my goodness. That was a tongue twister to get out. Okay. Let's see if this will go through where I need it to. I am going to cut it here, and we'll be back with you when this loads, just so you're not stuck on this loading screen with me. So we'll be back in just a second. Okay, so we're done with the little load screen, and this is, I already forgot what it's called. This is the new area for starting your character and stuff like that once you leave Korthos and you talk to that guy. I will go further into depth with this later for you guys, but for now I think that's it. I'm gonna level, or I'll level in the next episode. We'll see. This is already pretty long, so you know, but that's it. That's all for today, and I hope you guys have a good night, and I hope you guys have fun. Try to enjoy the game, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.